everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're back again to do another favorites, actually February favorites, and I'm so excited to bring you several of the things that I so much enjoy. This time around, I've added a few more categories because I just like a lot of things and I like to talk about the things I like. But what I'm going to try and do is keep each little category to a minute. And if you guys want a more expanded review or just a little bit more detail, let me know and I'll try to put a review out for a particular product that maybe I hadn't planned on doing at this point. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk to you guys is something that this last month of February was just, it was all over with me. It's pink. I have had a love affair with the color pink. My makeup this month has just been different shades of pink, honestly. So the first thing I'll talk about in pink is my eyeshadows. And this month, these are the three palettes that have really stood out with pink eyeshadows. The first one is from Revolution, Makeup Revolution, and it's the Jewel collection. The second would be the Anastasia Norvita palette, and then lastly it was my Too Faced Chocolate Bomb Bomb palette. What I'm going to do is go ahead and put a picture up here, and what I'm wearing today is a combination of all three of these palettes. They just have such beautiful pink shades inside of them, and I love a pink with a brown, like a neutral brown. I think it goes really well when you've got dark hair and dark eyes. Pink is just one of those colors that brings life to your face, and so this is what the Revolution one looks like. These eyeshadows perform pretty well. Now I'll say the top, the bigger ones, the bigger pans, they're the better ones for shimmer. So if you're looking for a lot of shimmer, you wet your brush and you're gonna get it from this brush, from this palette. Now this isn't all the shimmer you see on my eyes, because honestly the next one is where I've got my pink shimmer coming from. And so we'll talk about Norvina. I got this as a gift during the holidays, and I hadn't intended on buying it, but when you get it as a gift, you can't turn it down. And I have to say, I do like it. Now, I know a lot of people are complaining because they were thinking of it as being more of a purple palette. Sorry, the brush just fell out. I like it because it's not so much of a purple palette. I like a touch of purple, which I do think that the color Celestial and the color Soul give me. But I really am enjoying the pink shades in it. I love the color Love. I love the color Love. And it's actually what I'm using right now in my transition and a little bit on the crease. So I kind of blew it out a bit, and I just love it. And then I also used Wild Child, which is down here. I think this is really good palette, and I kind of really like the shimmers in it. Now again, I kind of wet my brush. I used the Wet n Wild spray. So I forget the name of it, but I'll put a picture here so you can see, and it just works to intensify all my eyeshadows. And then lastly, I can't stop talking about this Too Faced one. I'm really sad. Did they discontinue these tin pot eyeshadows that they used to carry? I don't know if maybe what they're going to do is what they did with the mattes palette, the Natural Mattes palette, and the Natural Eye palette, where they came back and they revamped it and they changed out a few shades. I wish they wouldn't do that, because honestly, there's nothing wrong with this palette. This palette is lovely. I got this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I'm really happy that I ended up picking this one up. So then I'll move on to my top performing blushes in pink this month. I got this one from an Ipsy Glam bag, and I have loved this blush palette. I love Tarte blushes. I'm one of those people that likes Tarte. I do. I like their blushes. I think that these perform beautifully. I'm wearing a little bit of Love. It's a little bit of a mauvier kind of muted light pink shade. I love that color. I love all three of the blushes in this palette. I think this palette was such a great addition to my collection, and I'm so happy that I got it in a subscription box. And then I also have been pulling out the Dolce Pink, and let me go ahead and open that up, because honestly it gives you quite a glare. It's this one. It's Dolce Pink, and it's by Milani. I love it. And so that's what I'm wearing on top. So I layered my blushes so that you guys could actually see this. And then the last one would be this one. It's the Masterpiece. I think they call it the Contour Kit. It brings a contour, it brings a blush, and it brings the highlight. And I'm wearing the all three of these. Again, I put this one a little bit higher on my cheeks right here, and then I use the contour to give myself a little bit of a shape, and then I use this highlight. I think all three of the products inside of this little palette are very wearable, and you get it at the drugstore, at CVS, couponing like I like to do. Actually, this one and this one, I purchased both of these with my couponing that I do at CVS. I didn't film it because I hadn't started filming at that point, but I got those for pennies. I think I paid like $2 for the Milani brush, and I think I paid like $4 for the other one. So anyways, if you're interested in how I do the couponing, I'm going to link up here a CVS video, or I'll link it down below whenever I'm editing, but I wanted to let you know that that's how I got those. And here are some of the pink polishes that have really stood out to me this month. I have a lot of lipstick, guys. I love lipstick. Lipstick and nail polishes is just kind of like my weakness, and I have to admit, lately palettes. Anyways, but these are some of the top performers that I used this month, and that are just the most beautiful pink shades. To start with, let me start with my Rimmel lip liner, and it's an Exaggerate lip liner, and it's in the color You're All Mine. I just think it's such a beautiful, this one is a cool tone lip liner. It's got that slanted tip, and guys, I really enjoy the little slanted tip. I know some people may not because they may have thinner lips than me, but honestly, when you apply it, it just works so beautifully. These are creamy enough that you can actually wear them as lipstick, and I've done that before. I'll just put that on and then slap on a chapstick on top because my lips are so dry. But honestly, isn't that just so pretty? I love that one. So then I'll go ahead and start with some of the lip glosses that I wore this month. And I added to my collection recently some Dose of Colors. They were on sale at Ulta, and I just hadn't pulled them out to play. So I got this one, and it's a pink, and it's in just my type. And then I got this one from my CVS couponing. I think I paid 99 cents. But this one is from the new Wet n Wild Catsuit High Shine lipstick, and it's in the color Flirt Alert, and it's actually such a beautiful pink. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a swatch. So right there, you'll see the two swatches. The one in the middle right here, that's just my type by Dose of Color. And then the one next to it is Flirt Alert by Wet n Wild. Honestly, y'all, I would have, if you were to ask me, I would tell you that those two formulas are dupes of one another. And then I also pulled out from NYX this Vanilla Cream. I love these butter glosses. I've always liked them, but I'll go ahead and add a swatch of it on my hand so that you can see. It's 3 different tones of pink and gloss. Now, I don't know if you can actually tell a difference once I apply them on my lips, but the one on this corner, that's the Vanilla Cream from the NYX Butter Gloss. I believe, in my opinion, the Vanilla Cream is more of a warm pink, and then the Flirt Alert is more of a cool tone pink, and then just my type from Dose of Colors is slightly warmer. So then I'll share with y'all the lipstick, like a bullet lipstick that I love this month, and it was the Too Faced Bridezilla. So nice. If I'm looking for more of a matte lipstick, this is the one I will pull it out. I'm not a great fan of liquid lipsticks, so lately I've just been using your bullet matte lipstick, and that one right there, that's Bridezilla. That was the actual lipstick that I used. But then, you guys know, I love like lip balm products, and so I pulled out my e.l.f. I love these. I have like 5 of these. The e.l.f. lip balm in the color Pouty Raspberry. There you go. That's Pouty Raspberry. And then I also pulled out from L'Oreal their what are these called? The Color Reshine lipsticks. And this one is in the color Polished Tango. And that's it right there. So there you go. Those are the swatches. This one right here, that's Pouty Raspberry from e.l.f. And on the lips, it just gives you, like you drink some Kool-Aid or something. It just gives you those lip-stained lips. It's so pretty. It's comfortable. It has a nice minty scent. And it doesn't last very long, but I don't expect a balm to last forever. It's just a comfortable lippy. And the same thing goes with these High Shine ones from L'Oreal. That's Polished Tango right there. I hope I'm marking it the same. But you guys can see it's a bit of a warmer pink, but it is definitely a pink. And so that's been the palette of lipsticks that I've pulled out this month to wear. I might have missed one here or there, but guys, I really love a good pink lip. I'll go ahead and continue with my month of pink products. And for my face product, I would definitely have to say that Rose Nye's Rose Petal Luxury Powder is just beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me go ahead and see if I can't cover it like that. You guys can see it's definitely got a beautiful rosy pink tone to it. It's very brightening, but it does not show up as pink on your skin. Right now, I'm wearing it underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, right here, and on my chin. And it sets your makeup very well. It does not on me. It helps to stop the creasing that I get from the wrinkles that I've got underneath my eyes. And so I think it's a very, very lovely product. And it was pink, and it made me happy. So the next thing I'll share with you guys is my favorite nail combos of the month. And if you know me, and I've said it before, I love a good nail combo. It just keeps it interesting, and you can always change the look by just changing one thing or another. together. So the first one I want to share with you guys would have been what I think my favorite Valentine's mani I did this year. It was the Sinful colors in the color Folly. I love this. Is like a raspberry red. I just think it's so pretty. It's got a little bit of pink to it, so it looks a little red, it looks a little pink. It's just that right in the middle. And then this Colores the Carol right here. And this is, I think, from 2015, maybe 2016, and it's called Candy Kisses, and it's got the most adorable, I don't know if I'll be able to get it out, but it's got the most adorable little hearts inside of the polish, red hearts, and little blue glitters, round glitters, and red glitters, and little sparkly red glitters inside. So when you put it on your nail, it was just so pretty. I absolutely thought that was a gorgeous mani. And then my second favorite is actually what I'm wearing today. I've got it on right now. Polishes that I put together would be Zoya's Kindle, and then Kylie Jenner's Konfection from the Denim and Bling collection, I think it was called. And so these are the two that I love them together. I really think it's a bit of almost like a bridal nail look. It's just so understated, but at the same time glamorous and a little bit flashy. I don't know. I think it's so pretty. I'm honestly looking for a dupe for the Kylie Jenner in Konfection. I have China Glaze's Fairy Dust, and it has too much silver glitter in it. It's not a dupe for this one. This one is more of a opalescent, almost like celestial, almost the best way to describe it. Just a little bit more of an opalescent micro shimmer glitter. I love these two together. Now we'll go into one of my most disappointing products this whole month. I was so disappointed in this thing that I'm actually going to just de-stash it. I love the Essie Gel Couture. I love them, but I didn't love this one, and it's called Make the Cut. This polish pulled all around the edges. It was streaky. It took 3 coats to get to near opacity, and even at opacity it was streaky. It was really, really hard to work with, and it's such a shame because it's a beautiful light gray nude. It was described as a nude grage with a bit of shimmer in it, and it's really, really pretty if you can work around the difficulty of this polish. I'll make sure to put a snap here of the things that I got in my BoxyCharm, but the one I decided to go ahead and crack open and use would be the Pretty Bulgur blush, and I got it in Bronze Bead Mannequin. That's 113, and that's the color right there. Now the packaging for the Pretty Bulgur blush, it's plastic, see, but it's a beautiful rose gold, and it's got such pretty little filigree and flowers on the edges, so it's really got nice representation. And the blush has got such a nice tone. It's not too orange, it's not too red. I don't care for it being too red, but at the same token, it's got a little bit of taupiness to it, so you can actually use it as a contour. There it is on my hand. It's smooth. There is a little bit of crumbliness to it, but it applies to a nice little bronzer, and I'm really enjoying adding it to my collection. I did a comparison of like 4 other bronzers that are in my collection, and I will include a picture up here so that you can see the tone difference between it. When we talk favorites, I have to talk about my favorite YouTuber this last month. I must have spent most of my time that I watched on YouTube, I spent watching her. And her channel is Kathy Beauty Care Chats. I just find her so cute. She's just so sweet. She really involves her viewers in the things that she's purchasing and that she's sharing with us. It seems like she's such a kind and genuine person, and I really think that if you haven't found her channel yet, I would encourage you to maybe go and check her out. I've absolutely loved her content, and it just, you know, we're not the same coloring. We're not, you know, she's from Texas and I'm from Florida. She's got, I think, oilier skin and I've got drier skin. It's just her. I think that she does a beautiful job in bringing you in to being part of her life, and I just really have enjoyed her channel. And I think that if you took a moment to go watch her, I think you might really enjoy her as well. Thank you once again for stopping by. I hope you'll come back and visit me again, and y'all be blessed. Bye.